Big John, Big John.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Oh, it's about 7:45 in the morning. Just got home. And it's the last night of work for this week. So tomorrow's Thanksgiving. And I got a lot of work to do before that. Maybe. We're supposed to have it in the garage, and I haven't got it cleaned out. I did get the heat turned on, which I need to cut and split wood. But I'm going to walk out here and get the mail. And Dad wants me to come over and we're going to adjust the inline ripper and try to tip the points down a little farther. Try and keep it in the ground. The ground is so hard we can't even keep it in the ground. But the dogs are running around being idiots, like normal. Ruckus is. I don't know, can you see him over there? Anyway, yeah. So, get that fixed, get that tractor moving, cross some ground. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Don't be mouthing on me. Don't be mouthing on me. Yeah, well, today's my mom's birthday, or would have been my mom's birthday. Tomorrow is 2 years for Tammy's second hip surgery. So, I told her at least I don't have to take her out for dinner on this one because we're having Thanksgiving dinner. But anyway, we're gonna keep going with this day, see where it takes us. All right, made her over to Dad's here. Government juice time. Yeah. The nasty blue cap. Yep. So, stopped at Rural King in Fremont. Got me some jugs. Oh, so supposedly, let's see, what's it say on top? Pierce through, remove pressure. So, through there, pull that up. And there's your handle. Push in and pull up. Oh. So. Wow, that's tight. I'm gonna have to put you guys somewhere here. And of course you got the safety seal. Don't want nobody messing with your urea. Let's see if I can do this. Pull that apart. Come on. Come on. There we go. And of course during shipping it gets flattened out. All right, I'm going to set you over here. Can you see? Stick that in there. Whole bunch of geese going overhead. Must be, I don't know, looks like about 70, 75 of them. So a lot of people buy this in totes, but it does have a shelf life. That's why I don't buy a tote or whatever. I've been running over to the corner and just pumping it, but it's probably close to $1 cheaper a gallon buying it like this than it is to go over to the truck stop and pump it in, which I found hard to believe, but it's true. And that's one. Okay, that's 10 gallons. I don't even know how far down it was. I think it holds 25, so. All right, let's get her started and warmed up. Yeah, let me check the oil first. Need an extra hand. Oil's good. All right. Morning, Dad.
Huh?
I said good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay, the ground is so hard and dry that we're having a hard time keeping this thing in the ground. When you hit a really hard spot, it'll actually come up out of the ground a little bit. And if you get it out of the ground, you can't get it back in. So we're going to tip it forward a little bit and try and get the points to point down a little farther and see if that helps. So what we got to do is we got to shorten this up, shrink this top link in. That'll tip this that way, and it'll tip the points down a little bit farther. So might have to unplug. Well, we're going to unplug that first, get it out of the way. And we got sheep patties. These buttons on the fender back here to raise and lower the 3-point work great for this kind of stuff. Huh? No, that's all I was going to do. Pick her up off the ground. And yeah, it's got her tipped down quite a bit more. Plug the lights back in. Sorry about that. Yeah, she's tipped forward.
Well, it's picked up a little bit.
Well, the points are touching and the back of the points are off the ground, so we did a little bit. So we'll go out and try that and see how it works. We'll give her a few minutes to warm up. All right, shut her back off. Got her. Yeah, this air intake is rattling, so I think we got to take the clamp off, take the bolts out, pull the plastic out, and then get in here, and that top bracket is loose. So we're gonna tighten that up. Okay, these bottom ones are slotted and the top ones are solid, just a hole, but on the back side up there, that bracket slides up and down. So I reattached the bracket, twisted that all the way up, tightened them bolts up, come down here, started these bolts, got them snug, and then we picked up on this, and then while we holding that up tight, we tighten these bolts up. So hopefully that, no, she's still gonna rattle. I'll bet there's a rubber grommet missing. Yeah, I bet there's a rubber grommet missing. So I'm gonna have to check into that. Yeah, we're going to China. But that's what you gotta do. About 11 acres an hour, and I think it was, or no, 11 gallons of fuel an hour and about 4.5 acres an hour. So, but it needs it. I'll show you more later. All right, back here in this little notch, it's always laid wet right in through here, but back here in this notch, it's really bad. I mean, water stands back here almost all year. So he backed in here. I mean, we're super dry, but you can see this dirt it's got some moisture in it. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing it. So it's cutting the slots here, but this is actually almost too wet for this machine, for this tool. But it is cutting slots. He's struggling with the guidance. Simple. You've got a big disc up here that cuts the trash, and then these shanks, which are probably close to 14 feet or 14 inches down. And you can see how you get a wave. I hope it comes out on the camera. We get up here in the bean stubble, it'll work a little better. Not going to do it right here. Now this is so packed down, water laying back here, that the compaction layer is deeper than that. But hopefully after a couple years of running this through it, we can get it loosened up. But she's pawing. Got the rear diff lock on and the front wheel assist going. There you go. See how that's Hopefully it comes out. It's just picking it up, setting it back down. What that does is fracture everything. And when it's working really good, it'll leave the surface smoother than this. But yeah, I don't know, you can see, but there's a low spot here and there was another one over there, and the water lays in them. You get a wet year and the water just lays. And you know, you get a 50 square foot or 50 foot across pool of water out here that's 4 or 5 inches deep in the middle of it. That's a lot of gallons of water. And 8 pounds a gallon, it's nothing to have, you know, quite a few thousand pounds of water, you know, a couple 100 tons actually. And it just pushes the water down, and the ground's wet, so that compacts it even more. And it just keeps compounding, because the more it's compacted, the more water lays on top of it. And the more water lays on top of it, the more it compacts it, and it gets bigger and bigger every year. And we just haven't had a tool like this that worked good to alleviate it. So hopefully this thing is gonna, we did the oil well field last year with that other, the one I traded in, that Landau, and there's nothing wrong with that one. It was just a different style. I like the straight shank like this better. And but we're gonna get across a bunch of acres with this thing. But if you look, I don't know if it comes out in the camera or not, but if you look down through here where he came this way and there, but it looks like it's a low spot in the middle, it's not. That's just how much it's lifting that ground on either side. A good 6-8 inches. Good 6-8 inches. So we are going to, I want to leave this lay all winter and let it naturally settle back down. Sun was probably bad for that, sorry about that. But leave this naturally settle down. Some people will do this and they'll come back in a few days and run a disc chisel across it or something. I want to leave it set and just naturally go back down. Let the rainwater, hopefully we get some rain, let the moisture get down in there, and then freeze and thaw with the ground popped open like it is. We get some good freeze and thaws hopefully, and that'll even break that compaction up even more, which would be perfect. And then I think we can come in here in the spring with a vertical till and get it knocked down, maybe one pass, or the field cultivator. In the bean stubble, I know the field cultivator will go through. In the corn stalks, no, that'll have to be the vertical till, because we had a lot of fodder. But anyway, so that was 6 minutes and 30 seconds. He wants me to fix the mare that he got into the trees with, so hang on. I gotta climb up the back of the truck. gonna do a quick check on the air pressure on these tires. It seems like the tractor is wanting to pull a little sideways, so we're gonna check the air pressure. Okay, I just shot some drone footage. John, don't forget to put the drone footage in there. Now I'm gonna play. Hang on. Play, you say? Yeah. I'm getting Dad's bobcat out of the building with that mower that he bought on the front of it, that chopper. And I'm gonna go back there along that woods and I'm gonna chew some crap up. Take this thing for a test drive. Okay, so what we have is an ES manufactured brush cutter, 72-inch wide. And you can see it's got some big choppers on. It's got the big stump jumper in the middle of it. Pallet forks, don't worry about them, but she's a beast. I haven't run it yet. Dad says it's quite the contraption. But you'll notice that it's unhooked. Luckily, this bobcat has the hydraulic attachment cylinder right there, because you can see how far down them are right there from being hooked in. When they're hooked in, these cylinders, the arms are up and you can't get out. Dad got stuck in it when he put it on the first time he put the door on it, because you can't let it down far enough, and the cylinder was broken. It wasn't on there, so I had to come over and put blocks under the wheels to get the front of the bobcat up high enough so that the door would open. So he fixed that cylinder. So yeah, you got to close the door, then pick it up and attach it and hit the hydraulics to actually lock it in. You don't unhook the hoses, but you unhook the plate and let it go down. So let's see. You guys stay there. Time since I run this. Ooh, that's some weight. Now, where is the, oh, here it is, okay. See the cylinder moving over here? There they go. So now she's locked in. When you put it down on the ground, you can't set it down far enough to open the door. That's some weight hanging out there. Anyway, we're gonna go back to the woods. I'll see you back there. All right, well, here's what I've been doing for the last 4 hours. Look down that way, all nice and clean. Got a pretty good system worked out. Sorry it's so loud. sitting in there for way too long. Clean all this. It was getting to the point where I couldn't see out the window anymore. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh. Get all this stuff cleaned out of here while we're back here in the woods. Ooh, that was a locust, had a thorn in it. Found a few rocks. Oh, that's all packed in there. Hang on. Oh, this one's.
Hey, John. Grandpa just said you need to call Candy. I guess she said it urgent.
Okay. Radiator back here. Intake was just full. I brushed most of it off. Get the air hose out and blow it off when I get up to the garage. Oh yeah. We got sticks and wood chunks everywhere. Some of them are sharp too. Let's go. See, Dad's doing the headlands. All right, bobcat put back in the garage all locked up. I thought Dad was coming up, but hell yeah, he's coming up through there. I think he's done. So it's Miller time. Well, or Milwaukee Light time. So not sure what's going to happen. Tammy, well, you probably heard the conversation, unless I deleted that. Tammy called the pump in the house for the heat system is making some strange noises, squeaking, squawking. So I bought another pump the other day when I was at Menards. I bought two. I might have to change that one out. We'll see. All right. This might be the end for today. Hope everybody has a joyous Thanksgiving. A happy Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow. And we'll see you then.